this is Tomo Daphne. Welcome to another episode of Danganronpa 2 Goodbye Despair. We have been working hard at investigating Byakuya's murder and keeping Nagito from tampering with any more evidence, and now we're finally ready for the trial. I hope. I don't know what was happening in the last episode. Shaking with fear and nervousness, I hesitantly lifted my feet and stepped onto the escalator. I won't think anymore. If I think, I'll run away. All I could do was stare upward intensely as the escalator carried me. And when each of us entered Monokuma Rock, this is an elevator. I see, this entire rock is an elevator. Once again, Monokuma is doing what he pleases. I mean, he could have just had an elevator on the ground level, but he went all out and added an escalator into an elevator that then goes into the ground. Even so, we're going pretty deep. You're right. I heard an unnerving chattering sound inside my head. Am I going crazy? Am I going insane? I soon realized it was the sound of my teeth. Good, I'm not insane. All I could do was purse my lips tightly so everyone else couldn't hear it. 15 minutes later, there we were, listening to unpleasant roars as the elevator plunged deeper and deeper into the earth. When was the last time this elevator got some good maintenance? I mean, we could really reduce the noise in here. Some time passed before the elevator finally finished descending. And then, the elevator doors slowly opened. Hey, it's an iPad!
Welcome!
Go away! This is the class trial field. How do you like it? It's a special place that will decide your fates. What the hell is he thinking? Locking us in a shitty-looking place like this? Hey, I think it looks pretty nice. Don't you diss my decorating skills. Are you fucking crazy? Don't mess with me, asshole. Complain all you like. I'm used to it by now. I've been through a whole game of this abuse. Come on, you're wasting your time and energy. Hurry up and take your seats where your names are written. Looks like everyone knows. Even if we try to resist, it won't change a thing. Just as Monokuma ordered, we walked towards the seats that we had been assigned, which I think I mentioned in the first game aren't really seats, we're just standing. The artist couldn't be bothered to draw these characters sitting down. The ultimate affluent progeny, Byakuya Togami. He was overtly critical, arrogant, and condescending. But he also had a strong sense of responsibility. As if he was the only one who knew he was doing, because he's richer, and therefore better than us. As we were panicking, he accepted his role as leader and tried his very best to keep us together. A guy like him got murdered. The person who did it is one of us? I can't believe it. There's no way I can believe it. All these people are perfectly nice and incapable of murder. But if it's really true, we need to find out by any means possible. Because that's our only option. I don't think this elevator goes up. There's no way for us to survive unless we sacrifice the killer. And so, this life-threatening trial billowing with hope and despair has begun. Class trial start.
Let's begin.
Okay.
Telling us to begin. What are we supposed to do?
Discuss, debate, whatever the fuck you want. Just put the blame on someone.
Were you even listening to the rules?
I don't listen to stupid things like rules.
Huh? Then everyone there is a fucking suspect.
Except for me, because I'm cooler than all of you people.
What you're really trying to say is that you're not the killer, right?
Exactly.
No shit. You guys went off on your own and started killing each other.
Okay, first of all, only one person got killed so far.
What does that mean?
It means I'm better than you.
Anyway, why don't we try talking about the most pressing issue on our minds?
Actually discussing the evidence, you shitheads.
The most pressing issue on our minds? Where we found the body. It's very strange to find a body underneath the table.
Then, let's start with that mystery.
The reason why Byakuya's body was discovered under the dining hall table. We can start with that, but ultimately, we need to find out who murdered him. They might be connected, they might not. We don't know. Let's find out. No, thinking about if is a waste of time. You have to focus on facts. Evidence. We have to do this no matter what. Whee! Make your argument! That is but one argument.
Why was Byakuya's body in a place like that?
Because that's where he died. I'm in the... Why was he there? Because he died there. Yes, great logic, Hajime.
The killer murdered Byakuya. They probably moved the body there.
No, that's wrong.
No, I don't think the killer moved the body.
Because if he did, there'd be a huge pink streak across the back of the room.
I remember what the body looked like when we found it under the table.
That bloodstain does not look the slightest bit smeared or smudged. It was just pure splatter. We turned that tablecloth into a Jackson Pollock painting.
So that's why you think it's impossible that the killer moved the body. I see. I get your point.
And here I thought I had a genius
Nope.
idea.
Nope, sorry, you're an idiot.
Too bad you're so stupid and boring and unpopular. Your life is meaningless.
Hey, that was a little uncalled for. You could have left it at calling me an idiot. I'm no stranger to being called stupid.
But if the killer didn't move the body, why was it under the table?
Because that's where he died.
Byakuya was probably killed under the
Yeah.
What? You think he was killed under the table?
That's exactly what I just said,
table.
Nekomaru.
Byakuya snuck under the table for reasons unknown, and that's when he was killed. Then, shortly thereafter,
Found his body still under the table.
That does make sense, but why did he go under the table?
That's what we're all thinking, huh?
Obviously, he was hiding so he could surprise us. That dude was always a big jokester.
Who, Byakuya?
that's not what he was. You seriously couldn't tell what kind of person he was?
I was too busy stuffing my mouth with food. How do you expect me to pay attention to anything else?
He dove under the table.
It's a blackout, not an earthquake. Just because the power went out doesn't mean you dive under the table.
The reason why is probably connected to what Byakuya was doing during the party, don't you think?
What do you mean? Before the party even started, Byakuya was being unusually cautious about any dangerous items. What's the case? He dove under the table because of that. He went under the table. Oh, he found a kniffy. We know how obsessed he was with knives. Remember, he had that
I could prove it with this.
He had that one case for emergencies only, and in his specific words, it was for in case we find a knife in the building. That's what Byakuya said to me.
Oh, you mean that thing that obviously screams, I am the murder weapon!
Well, not as loud as you, Ibuki, but you're getting close.
So in order to get it, I moved under the table.
And then the killer went stabby, stabby, stab.
He was particularly sensitive to the presence of dangerous items, so he cannot deny that possibility. But how did he notice that there was a knife under the table?
the freaking glow-in-the-dark paint. That's the only way you'd notice a knife in a in a deepness that dark.
Instead of knowing about it beforehand, maybe he saw it right at that moment.
The lights went out. He instinctively crawls under the table. He shouts, "Oh my god, a knife!" And then someone stabs him.
Out from under the table.
No, that's not possible.
Well, how do you know, Pecco?
What? You seem rather confident about that.
Of course. I have proof to back me up.
You were in the bathroom the whole time.
This is almost like a real trial.
We didn't ask for your opinion, Monokuma. Bleep, 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 bleep. I don't think that song made it into this game, but I'm gonna sing it anyway. Byakuya?
During the blackout. That sounds correct.
Correct.
If that's the case, during the blackout, Mr. Handhands must have seen the killer take the knife.
Well, how was anyone supposed to see anything?
Super pitch black. It was so dark I couldn't see my food.
But I could definitely feel it in my mouth.
In the dark either.
No, that's wrong. No, Byakuya was probably the only one who was able to see in the dark.
Why do you say that?
He was using those night vision goggles we found under the table. He could have seen what was happening.
So where's your precious evidence now, Pecco?
Are you saying Byakuya was the one who used those night vision goggles?
They were right next to his face.
That seems to be the case.
Right next to his face.
Your reasoning is out of focus.
Well, you're out of focus. Your face is out of focus, Mahiru.
Obviously,
That's my new Danganronpa strategy. If anyone dares oppose me, I will attack them with childish
the
insults.
killer used those night vision goggles, not Byakuya. You just
Where is your evidence, Mahiru? Where is your evidence? Where is your evidence?
Where's your proof that the killer used them?
Where's your evidence?
Because if they use night vision goggles, then they couldn't kill Byakuya even in the dark. In reality, that's what happened. So those goggles
So
were planted at
how would Byakuya be able to get under the table if he could see the dark? I mean, he could have. He could have been trying to dive under the table, couldn't see, hit his forehead. Did you see Mika? Did you see any proof of a blunt injury on his forehead? No, that's because he didn't hit his forehead on the table. He had the night vision goggles and knew just how far under to duck and not hit his head. I don't know what I'm talking about.
Which means we can assume that the night vision goggles were kept inside that Duralumin case as well. Woohoo! I said assume! If you can never use such clever language.
Really, that's something to be proud of? It's like a middle school level word.
The only one who could have taken the night vision goggles out of the case.
Because he had the key to the case for emergencies only.
I see. When you put it like that, it makes sense.
Then, was that knife inside the case too?
Couldn't have
If there
been.
were night vision goggles inside, it wouldn't be weird for...
Why would Byakuya take a knife with him? He was keeping all the knives in a separate case.
I am weird, aren't I? At times like this, I'd rather be fantasizing about tonight's main dish.
Teruteru, you cannot eat Byakuya's ass. He's dead.
Totally mean that in a perverted way.
Okay, enough about Teruteru. The knife was brought in the Duralumin case along with the night vision goggles too. No, that's not possible. The knife was hidden in the dining hall before the party even started. The place where the knife was hidden left behind proof that I don't know what the sentence is saying. Duct tape. Yeah, it was the duct tape with like the paint painted onto it that could glow in the dark.
Duct tape left under the table where the body was found. Duct tape?
Yeah, you didn't know it was there?
They probably hid the knife by duct taping it to the underside of the table.
And then spread that paint on it.
That's why we found duct tape there.
And they thought they were so clever, but you know, I'm on your tail, killer.
The underside of the table.
This may be off topic, but why was Byakuya acting so paranoid?
Really sketchy past. He's been through stuff like this before. He didn't want to see any more people dying. The first game, it scarred him.
You went above and beyond, being a little cautious.
He felt me all the way down.
That applies to the dangerous items he confiscated as well.
I mean, how dangerous can a kitchen knife possibly be?
Check is a bit much.
Probably knew someone was planning to commit a murder.
Oh, because somebody wrote a threatening...
Did the murder? Could it be? Was he also in possession of the all-seeing eye?
No, it's called a threatening letter, Gundam. You ever received one?
Right, Hajime?
Well, quit looking at me! That's right, Byakuya probably... Come on, I gotta have it on me somewhere. Aha! A murder threat! How convenient to have in the middle of a class trial!
With this. Everyone, can you please take a look at this?
Be careful. The first kill will happen tonight. Someone will definitely kill someone. The hell is...
Hajime and I found this in Byakuya's cottage.
Oh yeah, you and what key?
Threatened letter someone sent.
Let's not talk about keys right now.
So, who's the someone?
Well, does anybody here recognize this handwriting?
Dumb friend.
No? Then step off.
Wasn't me.
I can't write.
Sure. The only lies I tell are friendly lies.
Yeah, right.
Those are still lies. Doesn't matter who wrote it there. So, Byakuya became paranoid because of this threatening letter?
He probably decided to throw a party because of the letter. What do you mean? Like gathering
Well,
everyone
I mean, think about it. Like, he receives a threatening letter. Someone's gonna die. Gets everyone in one place. No one has an alibi.
doing so.
Except for Fuyuhiko.
In a situation they couldn't act. But the letter might have been just a little
A prank about murder. Teruteru, get your head screwed on straight.
take that as
You just kill someone and say, oh, it's just a prank, bro. It turns out it was, I guess.
He should have told us he received a threatening letter.
If we had, we would have panicked. Byakuya probably knew that too.
So, he tried to do something about it without telling anyone? See. Strong sense of responsibility as our leader was his undoing.
He died trying to keep everyone from getting killed.
That noise. Who the hell
It's just
wrote
like that
letter?
mayoral candidate in Canada who got his bike stolen while giving a speech on ending bike theft. Wait, why are we talking about bike theft? Is it really one of us? Who is it? Among Us, who's the one? Who killed Byakuya?
Enough already! Show yourself, you coward!
If they were willing to come forward, they never would have committed a murder in the first place.
I mean, who wants to commit a murder if they're not gonna get away with it? Sheesh, don't you know how illegal murders are? Someone in this room killed Byakuya. There's no way I can believe that yet.
Pardon me. Can I say something, please?
No, Sonia, I'm in the middle of an internal monologue.
What is it, Miss Sonia?
I regret that I must return to this topic, but I just realized something concerning the night vision goggles.
What?
If Byakuya was indeed wearing those goggles, how did the killer manage to navigate in the dark?
Oh,
You're right. They wouldn't have been able to see anything without the night vision goggles.
I mean, sure, there was the glowing paint on the duct tape, but it was like under the table, covered up by the tablecloth.
Even if the knife bore
They would the killer would have just had to have a general knowledge of where this table was and how far under they'd have to duck so that they don't hit their head. No, the killer definitely used a mark. Because of this mark, the killer was able to get the knife from under the table into his hands, glow in the dark paint.
What if the glowing paint was the mark? Was that you'd be able to get the knife even in the dark? In actuality, the knife we found under the table
Has blood and glowing paint.
and the duct
It's
tape
such a
sheet
pretty
on the
color,
underside of
don't
the
you
table were
think?
both marked
Don't you
with
just
glowing
love the
paint,
color of
right?
blood?
Does that mean the killer painted them in advance?
Yes, Mikana, it's called premeditated
Painting
homicide.
them with glowing paint? It's as if they knew the blackout was going to happen.
You don't think they made it happen on
They
purpose?
had to have already known. That's why they used the glowing paint as a mark. Which means whoever set up the blackout is the killer.
That seals it. The killer is whoever was in the office with the circuit breaker. It was you! Pekoyama!
I breathed?
Echo killed poor Byakuya? Was this island not big enough for 2 glasses wearers?
Ibuki, we're focusing on the wrong things right now. Oh yeah? Where's your evidence?
How can you believe her so easily?
That was sarcasm, Kazuichi.
Echo's height. I don't think she'll be able to reach the circuit breaker in the office.
Well, the only person who can reach a circuit breaker is Monokuma, because he's secretly a stretchy noodle bear.
Trip the breaker and cause the blackout.
Someone's hiding tech by tripping the breaker directly from the office. Pekka was the one who caused the blackout. Is that really what happened? I mean, Byakuya died under a table. You think she could have made it all the way over there in that kind of dark?
Since Pekka was in the office, she could have caused the blackout at any time.
That's impossible.
Do you realize how high I would have to reach?
Because
I was in the bathroom the entire time.
Not even before the blackout.
No, that's right. I mean, yes, that's right. I mean, I don't know.
No, I think Pekka was telling the truth.
Don't tell me you're crushing on Pekka.
Why do you always assume it's about romance? No, I'm just trying to state facts here. Pekka was in the bathroom. She has an alibi. I've been trying to use it many times, but the door just won't open at all.
It's true. Someone was occupying the bathroom for a long time shortly after the party started. And it was finally freed up after Byakuya's body was discovered.
Then the person who was in the bathroom that whole time was actually...
Everyone else besides Pekka was in the dining hall after the party started, right?
I see. So there's no way anybody else could have locked themselves in the bathroom except Pekka. I guess that would be true.
Okay, fine, I was in the bathroom.
Locked yourself in the commode? You should have said so earlier.
That would be embarrassing, Kazuichi.
You say that. Gosh, you are so insensitive.
If she locked herself in the bathroom for that long, there's no doubt. Shit.
Nekomaru, if you say shit one more time, you're next.
There's no way she'd admit it. There's no way she'd admit she was taking a shit.
You know what? Next time you say shit, Pekka's gonna come after you, you know? She can. She is armed and dangerous.
I'm sorry.
It's fine.
How about we stop talking about my bowel movements?
Don't worry. The smell wasn't that strong. I used the bathroom right after you, so you can trust me.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
I said it's fine. But still, you were in the bathroom for a really long time. Did you get food poisoning or something?
Don't.
As soon as I stepped into the office, I felt this sudden rush of pain in my stomach. Because of that, I was unable to leave the bathroom, including when the blackout occurred.
Especially when the blackout occurred. Do you expect me to? How do you expect me to leave the bathroom in the dark?
Did you get excited?
Stop talking.
Stop it. But still, your stomach pain. Was that really just a coincidence?
Was Teruteru trying to give everyone food poisoning?
Don't butt into other people's business, especially if you didn't do any investigating.
You twerp. Don't call me a twerp. I'm with the Yakuza.
Your element.
Stop this childish nonsense. Just what do you mean by coincidence?
I'm saying Teruteru was trying to give everyone food poisoning.
So someone slipped her some laxatives.
Laxatives?
If so,
know, the killer could have tripped the breaker as soon as that girl left the office, don't you think?
Don't call me that girl. That's Peko Yama to you.
What might have happened?
The question is whether Peko's stomachache was a coincidence or if someone intentionally caused it. Depending on the answer, the outcome of this trial could change drastically. Weep, 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 weep.
Did you read anything weird?
No, it was all normal food that just so happened to be poisoned.
Now that you mention it, you brought food to the office, right? Just a little bit from the dining room.
There might have been some laxatives in it, don't you think?
No, that's wrong.
It's impossible that laxatives were slipped into the food in the dining hall.
Teruteru's too afraid to ever do that. That's why he undercooks the food instead to get all the witnesses out of the way.
Isn't it? I'm pretty sure Akane would have had stomach issues as well.
Nope, I've actually gotten food poisoning so many times, I've developed an immunity to salmonella.
The dishes are innocent. Don't go making weird accusations.
I apologize for causing a scene.
Now I'm gonna leave. Nope, sorry, this elevator only goes down.
Who made the laxative accusation?
What did you say, bitch?
Okay, now you're just being rude.
This bickering.
Let's just dismiss Peko's stomachache as a coincidence and go back to discussing the blackout.
Yeah. We already know that, you trashy skank. You don't have to tell us.
I breathed?
Trashy skank?
As long as the murder happened during the blackout, and the blackout itself is what's actually important. So we need to make it clear how that blackout occurred. Weep, 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 weep.
Who tripped the breaker and how did they do it? If you can't answer that, I'm gonna bop you on the head.
Oh yeah, you and what hands?
Did they throw a stone and hit it?
Maybe they used the remote control?
They probably messed with the breaker. It does not have to be the breaker. They may have tampered with the power supply and transmitters. Or maybe they caused a power surge?
Yeah, with the irons in the storage room, sitting there very conspicuously.
It's just as Mahiru said. The blackout was caused by a power surge. Of course, that's not a coincidence. Someone caused it intentionally. Which is why those
As opposed to causing it unintentionally. Jeez, Hajime, you're so stupid.
We found them right after the blackout. The irons were still on.
Well, I mean, people can cause things unintentionally. I don't know why you're nitpicking all of my words, Nagito. When you stole a key off a dead body?
Yeah, it seems that's how the killer caused the blackout.
Oh wait, did Mahiru see the conspicuous looking? Shut up, Nekomaru, I'm trying to talk.
Hold on a second, let me speak too.
You have spoken enough for one day.
You say the irons in the storage were used to trigger the blackout?
Yeah?
That's inexcusable!
No, it's not. And in order to shut your face up, I'm gonna end the video. Thank you guys for watching. Be sure to blast that patriarchy, smash that like button, bomberman that subscribe button, and I will see you next week with more Danganronpa 2. Goodbye.